That last game was another fantastic one. It's got down to just 7 players now, and these 2 players, Hiten Patel, Cole Bedford, both with a great chance to get themselves into a semi-final. I'm joined on commentary by Josh Kane. Hey Josh.
Evening Nick, evening to all the viewers at home. What a match that was, the last match between Luke and Tom. I got into the arena at about 3-2 and it was just a ridiculous standard from there really, both breaking the balls massive and taking out some very tricky finishes, and Luke can count himself a little bit unlucky, a dry break at 5 each, and Tom took out a very tricky clearance and then a monster break by Tom at 6-5, and he took out a good finish again.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. As I say, we've seen some probably more drama this over this couple of days than I've seen in a lot of the weekends that I've been up here. It's been a fantastic event so far. I mean, it's hard to see past Tom Cousins in the form he's on at the moment if he keeps that going, and especially, you know, with obviously his record on Ultimate Pool so far. But you know, there's another 6 players in the event who are going to have a say in it, and these 2, they find themselves in a quarter-final. And let's be honest, I mean, it's one of those games, both of these players will fancy it against each other, won't they?
Yeah, 100%. You know, obviously they're both played very well to get here, but no disrespect to them both, on paper you probably wouldn't have picked these 2 to be playing each other in a quarter-final, but the way the game is at the minute, the standard's so high and everyone's capable in the pro ranks. It's the best place to be, but it's also the toughest place to be at times, and it's such a high standard. So nothing can really come as a big surprise these days.
So Hiten couldn't attack from there, but he's dangled a carrot for Cole. And Cole is uber aggressive. He's definitely going to take the bait here.
It's a poor first shot, but
it is. It is.
I think the skill shot is actually on down this bottom left corner if he gets good on it. Obviously he has 2 yellows in that area, so the other one's going to be tricky to get on. I think he still has to go all out here for the plant and maybe screw back down table.
Is he going to try and come across into the, maybe try and flick the yellow into the reds and try and play the combination?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't like this for result wise. It's all 8 balls in.
Ooh, it's just going to stop. It's just going to stop.
Yeah, I didn't like that for a choice shot. I think he had too much angle to get a good result there, because it's one of them shots you want to hit with pace, but obviously the harder you hit it, the more the white's going to throw wide.
Yeah, he's going to play a loss of turn here, just flick off the yellow. Oh, he needs one of those to go in. Actually wouldn't have been a bad option if the bottom red had gone in. Hiten wouldn't have had much to attack, but he's fairly handed this frame across now with that red not dropping. Just need to play that with a fraction more pace.
Yeah, I think a thinner contact on the yellow is needed. Oh, that's a foul.
Ooh.
He's double hit the cue ball.
Wow.
They're never easy, because you've got to just sort of stab at it and make sure you get the cue out of the way quick, but also.
Yeah, and it was awkward as well, wasn't it? Because he was having to sort of play over the top of those balls, and he was close to his work.
Yeah, maybe he would have been better coming around this left side of the table on a shot like that, because you can sort of pull the cue. I know he's right-handed, but I'm sure he would have been. I'm sure most pool players could probably play that shot opposite-handed, maybe, and it's it. Not sure what's gone on here. Someone's just said. Yeah, the referee's made the call, so.
Well,
I'm not sure what someone in
the
background has said. No. Correct call from the referee, so I'm not sure what. Well, correct call from Hiten and the referee, so I'm not sure what happened there. Has to get this shot right. And that's what
gone too far. It's gone too far. Neither of these players settling in this first frame. Does he just kind of tickle in behind it now? He has to, doesn't he? Surely. Just touch right in behind cushion side.
I'm not sure, Nick. I think he might still have to go there, because. Yeah, good shot.
Oh, very good. He's going to have to pull out another one though. These are tricky, because he can't. Can he drop it dead weight and hold the cue ball? I'm not sure he can. He's going to have to play it at pace, isn't he?
Yeah, I think double speed here sort of helps the pocket swallow the ball as well, while he's played it with a lot of side, which was a bit surprising.
Neither player want this opener.
Yeah, nervy start from both these players.
And understandably so as well. I mean, this is big for both. They know it's kind of an opportunity for a breakthrough moment here to get themselves into a semi-final. I mean, they're going to have Tom Cousins in the semi, but you know, it's just such a great chance for them here.
Oh yeah, huge opportunity for both players, and that's probably, as you said, Nick, why we're seeing a few nervy moments so early on. Neither player settled in as of yet.
You're going to see all the emotion played out on Cole as well. He's definitely wears his heart on his sleeve.
He's definitely one of my favourite players to watch just for the entertainment value. As long as I'm not in the chair while he's at the table and I'm playing.
Animated, isn't it? Animated.
If you're his opponent, it's not as nice to watch, but when you're a spectator watching him play against someone else, it's quite entertaining. Yeah.
This one should be fine. It's just one of those. You just need to pick your line, hit it at the right pace, just commit to the shot.
Yeah, don't overhit it. Just put a nice stroke on it.
Yeah. But with some nerves, it just adds to the difficulty slightly.
Oh, yeah, it's very confidently played.
Very well. Well, a couple of mistakes from both players, but it's Hiten Patel that gets one against the serve very early in the match. It's the first frame to him. And then Sean Chipperfield against Arfin Dad. You know, hard to pick a winner out of any of those matches, really.
Wow, what a break. Yeah, Nick, that last quarter final you just mentioned there, both very, very experienced players. Obviously, Sean, a former world champion, and Arfin, a very experienced player. He's been to a Pro Series final. He's won big events on the pool circuit, so...
Contrasting styles there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you slightly have to favour Sean,
yeah.
I'd say, but you wouldn't be surprised if Arfin was to win that. And you touched on Ryan there, he's playing some really good stuff, and from what I've watched of him this weekend, his break has been unbelievable.
And Jez Graham, I mean, there's a player, his last 16 game, he was 5-1 down to Connor Treacy and came back to win 7-5. And then I think he was behind against Scott Gillespie as well at one point, and came back to win that one 7-5 as well. So he's putting in a good shift over this weekend.
Yeah, I was in the arena for his match against Connor because travelled down together with Connor, and Connor made a really, really bad error at 5-1 ahead and snooked himself on his last ball. And as you know, as we all know, the one big error like that and the match just turns and the balls don't forgive you. Connor didn't really get... Well, he had one great opportunity, I think it was at 5-4 and Mr. Black, where you'd fancy him to get 9 times out of 10, but it was tricky. There was sort of a red near the pocket. I think he did have a full pocket, but it's one of those ones where you have to pot it the heart of the pocket. If you pot it just off, you're going to clip the reds, and he actually missed it thin, and he hit the 8 into the jaw. That was the only clear-cut chance I think he had from 5-1, to be honest.
In the meantime, there's a tidy clearance from Hiten. They were all there for the taking, but you've still got to get them, and he has definitely settled into this quarter-final, the faster of the two players. He looks good value at the moment, doesn't he? This is the best I've seen from him.
Yeah, Hiten's one of those players. You always see a good run out of him at least once a year, it seems. I remember last year, I think he had a run to this round or maybe even a round further, and yeah, he's very capable player, is Hiten, and this weekend he's found some form again.
Unusual to see the furniture out, seeing the rest. Not often we see that. Hiten, not one of the tallest players on the circuit. Used it to good effect, and he's now 2-0 ahead.
It was still a quick delivery of the cue. I don't know if that's what he does all the time on the break, but it's not a thing I've noticed before with Cole, but he's got a very good result. Look at these reds.
Yeah, first, you're right, it's straight back and just pulls the trigger. Likes what he sees though. Has to like this layout.
Yeah, this is a nice layout you want. to win your first frame and settle yourself into this big match for both players.
It's just looking at the red that he's closest to. In the ideal world, you'd want to take it now, but well, he's going to choose yellows.
Yeah, that surprises me.
And me. And me.
Really surprises me, because there's a lot of good cue ball control needed around this bottom area, whereas the reds are sort of, you play for areas, you've got choices.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing I can think is the yellow he's just taken was guarding the red that was above it, and if you couldn't get to the potting angle, it was a ball that you had to develop, whereas the yellows don't need any development. So that's the only thing that I can think that would be playing in his mind.
Yeah, possibly if he got to the top rail, he might have been able to pot the red fin, or maybe near this side rail, he might have been able to pot the red fin. But yeah, obviously all players see everything different. But yeah, my choice probably would have been the reds. But if Cole takes these out, who's to say it's the wrong choice?
He needs one good shot to get hold of that cue ball, and he just hasn't got it under control yet. He keeps getting unwanted flicks. So there's another one there. It's just getting harder and harder.
Yeah, I do think he did actually take the wrong colour set here. Even if he gets out, he did definitely take the wrong colour set.
Yeah, this is a problem now. He's got a big angle on this cut to middle. The cue ball's going to be tracking. He's not guaranteed to be on the next ball.
No.
He's missed it. Just cannot settle. And the reds are just gaping for him.
Yeah, this should be 3-zip. Yeah, wrong choice, I think, by Cole's cost him there. There was no real. The only shot he needed a good cue ball for was for the red near up the top before he moved that yellow, and the reds just joined up so well. I was very surprised to see him take yellows.
Hiten's cue ball has been on point so far. He just needs more of the same.
Yeah, there's pretty much next to no work to do here. It's just basically rolls or stop shots, and I'll be very surprised if Cole gets back to the table and with Hiten to break next. It could very, very quickly get away from Cole this match.
Yeah. It just shows you, doesn't it? I mean, a couple of small errors and it's done.
It's so tough because at the level you tell yourself you can't afford to make one mistake, and I think Cole's made definitely a couple already, maybe even three. I'm not sure.
3 for sure.
Yeah, this is nothing to do. It's 3 stun shots and he's home. Not quite a stun shot, but same effect.
Yeah. Preferring just to let his cue arm go. Definitely likes to punch the ball, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a very punchy player. You'll see him on like mid to long range shots. Say for example, if he's got a mid to long range 8 ball, where it doesn't matter what he does with the white next, you'll see him play it with a lot of speed. And I've noticed that with Hiten. He likes to get the cue through the ball.
First 3 frames in favour of the Hitman. There's still plenty of time. We've seen these games swing, but he needs the chances.
Oh, great break by Hiten.
Oh, that cue ball. That cue ball was just starting to track towards that top corner pocket. I'm not sure if it would have made it, but it got kicked out the way. Look at this, it's going straight in. I'm not sure it had the pace to get there, but
just hitting the side cushion, I think. But
yeah, maybe tiny bit more work to do here, but still a very nice layout.
Yeah, I think the reds actually join up nice if he can get the cue ball in the position needed down table.
Yeah, it just needs to think about.
And that's inch perfect.
Absolutely perfect. I was just about to say, he just needs to think about the ball that's just above the 8 and get that one out of the way fairly early, and he's landed on this one to middle with the ideal angle just to stun down and get on that now. But he's going up table, which surprises me a little bit.
Yeah, this is an awkward ball he's landed on in the middle, so I think he needs to get this one out of the way, and then I would probably take the 2-up table
Got to.
and come back down table for these 3
absolutely.
reds and the 8.
I
Or
agree.
maybe come down now, but...
Had to play that there and then, didn't he? He's not quite come far enough, but he's still okay. He's probably going to have to take out another ball at this end of the table now, isn't he? He's kind of punched through the gap.
Yeah, I think if he's got an angle with the one on the baulk line, there's a case for getting rid of them 2. Yeah, I think there's a case for doing this now.
But he needs to come back down and find this position again.
Oh, he wanted to be straight on this ball. That's no good. I'm not sure, Nick, whether he can stun it across, miss the yellow, and come back down the right-hand side of the table to have a choice of 2 reds. Yeah, see where he's pointing with his cue there?
That's the line he's looking at.
Ideally, he wanted to just screw straight down this line of the right-hand side of the table. But yeah, good shot needed now. He's looking now. This has to be precise because he has to miss the yellow. Then he also has to miss his red.
Even if he overruns it, he should be okay. But not much for short. Ooh, a miss. A miss.
And this is huge now for Cole. I think pot a yellow and then play the loss of turn, and Hiten's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. He was focused so much on getting that cue ball right. As it happened, didn't quite come out for him.
Oh, that's actually landed ideal for Cole. What shot? Risky, very risky.
Wasn't it
Because he
ever?
wasn't guaranteed a shot there, but he's actually landed ideal if he can just cue this white ball.
I think he can get to the back of the white as well, can't he? So it makes it a little bit easier. He's not quite hampered by the red, so... Cole.
He really hasn't settled one bit.
He just needs to take an extra second over the shots because he's just getting down, and I know he's a quick player anyway, and that's natural to him, but he just needs to give himself the extra second and give the ball the respect it needs. He's still playing on instinct, and he just needs to just switch his brain into gear.
Yeah, you're right, Nick. He's a very quick player, a very natural player, but I think now is the time he just needs to give himself that extra. Does this red go?
Well, I have to assume it does, because
if it doesn't, then that's a terrible shot.
It has to go, surely.
I think it just does.
It must. Because otherwise he's 3 foot short of pace.
Yeah, it looked like a bit of not a good cueing shot by him, but if this red goes... Oh, wow. Oh, my word. There's no hand of apology either.
How has
That's
that?
incredible. That actually went off the top red, didn't it?
Yeah.
Did it go off the top red?
How is that?
No, bottom red,
one,
but still.
How's it still going in? And he's pretty much landed plumb. Just an unwanted flick.
Oh, can he hold for the centre?
Well, that's quite. When you look at this angle, it's quite big, isn't it? I think he can dig into it and kill.
Yeah, he's playing it with a load of side, as you can see, to check the cue ball, but he doesn't really check on these tables. It sort of skids off, so... Oh, he's played that very nicely.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah, lovely shot. So this is not good signs for Cole Bedford.
No.
And then you see the hand, the hand did come.
So, black across, Cole
that's
Bedford.
A better break.
Cole Bedford with...
And a great result.
Yeah. A mountain to climb, though. A mountain to climb.
This time, surely we're going to see him take the reds, which are the better colour set, but he had the better colour set of reds in his last visit to his last break, and he didn't take them. It looks tricky, but it's actually a great pattern because everything sort of joins together.
Yeah.
If he can drop this red in the centre, and then I'm sure the red goes through the gap of the yellows, but he's decided to go this way. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, nice.
Just has to be careful getting back on this red. Can he get back on it now? Oh, it goes in the corner anyway, yeah. He's still not got the cue ball under the tightest of controls, even though he's in close. Let's say that. I mean, he's still not been perfect on every... Has he reached? Again, he's just jabbed it. He's not even cued up there. It's It's as if his hand went on the table and he delivered the cue. That was crazy.
His head is completely off. I know Cole fairly well, and I know that look. He's going to find it really hard to pull this back around now because his head's a mess.
Is it pressure? Is it?
I think it is.
Yeah, it has to be a bit of pressure, you would say.
He's
because he's delivering the cue very, very quickly, and that is a sign of pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is.
Nothing smooth. It was as if he just put his hand on the base and then he released the cue. It was crazy.
Cole's one of those players who, you know, in the few hours he's had leading up to this match, he would have just been overthinking it, thinking to himself, what a chance I've got. This is a game I've really got a great chance of winning. He would have just been overthinking. But Hiten's run into a bit of bother here.
Yeah, this is a tough shot.
Isn't it ever?
Oh, wow. Now, Cole, you have to take this chance if you have got any chance of winning this match.
I think we've said that a few times.
Still wasn't the cleanest of pots. Now this is the key shot. Ideally he wants to be straight in or virtually on the red in the left centre.
Can he just run up now into the play the cannon on the yellow?
Bump into the yellow and leave a thin cut on the red. Don't play over hit it because the white could come away. Yeah, he's played it well.
Nice. Very nice. He needed that.
He's still a big puff of the cheeks. He still don't feel confident. Just take an extra 5, which he doesn't like to do.
No, there is a fine margin between, you know, playing off your instincts and playing your natural game. I mean, you never want to veer away from your natural game because it's obviously native to you. It's it's what you do. But sometimes you just have to just stop and take that extra second to just compose yourself. Yeah, we can take nothing away from Hiten at the moment. He really is playing some great pool. As I say, it's fantastic. As I said earlier, this is some of the best pool I've seen from Hiten in the times I've watched him.
On first glance, it looks like yellows and not a bad layout.
Yeah, I think he's got an opener.
If this yellow went over this corner pocket, then he'd definitely be taking reds. But I think the yellows are the balls to take.
Yeah, they are. They're definitely slightly more awkward. You would most certainly favour the reds, but as you say, that one red, which is just to the right of the 8 ball, causes the problem.
He's actually not played a good shot first up here. I don't think he can get on the yellow nearest to the baulk line now, which is what he wanted to be on next. He wanted a slight angle on this yellow into the left centre just so he could run up table.
There's probably only one ball on the table he can get on, isn't it? And that's the one to top right.
Yeah, and that's the one he doesn't want to be on.
You know, he's not one of those exuberant players who's just gonna try and pull out something miraculous. He plays with it himself, which is it's a great asset sometimes. He just takes his medicine and backs himself. Now he's gonna have to try and get across for this ball on the left hand side.
Oh, he's played that nicely.
Yeah,
I wasn't 100% sure if that shot was on. I didn't know whether if he was playing that there's a risk of him bumping the yellow that was closest to the other yellow, but
still a tough shot to play here, because if you play this with rakes of right hand side, the red kind of comes into play.
I think he has to play this double speed and back twice across sort of the baulk line way, and the white will arc a little bit and he'll land past the baulk line. Well, he's just took his medicine and played it that way, but that was the only trouble, leaving the cue ball near the rail. You can't get on this yellow.
It's what I said earlier, isn't it? He just doesn't. He just takes his medicine, doesn't push the boat out, backs himself to get the harder shots. A little shake of the head because it's still not ideal, but
much tougher shot playing it twice across. But I think the result was better because you were always guaranteed to not leave your cue ball near a rail. If
you can get back over to the left side, it's pretty much game ball, then, isn't it? Whereas he's still got a lot of work to do here. Yep.
And I think he's left Cole the perfect angle with the red on the 8 spot. First shot to go into his bad red. Yeah, that was a very high tariff shot, very tough.
Oh, needed a flick. Didn't get it.
Yeah, that was a big margin. I think he might be able to roll the red into the top left and leave an angle on middle to come back down. Any cannon the yellow would actually be ideal.
And this for me kind of marks the difference between the very top and the players who are just at the next level, because we were just talking before that for me Tom Cousins is the best player in the world at developing balls. I mean, he's probably the best player at breaking, and like there's other aspects of his game, but in terms of developing tough situations, I don't think there's anyone better in the game. Whereas Cole's having to have a couple of goes at moving this one.
It's not a bad second prize, to be honest.
No, it's not. It's not.
A bump on the yellow would have been absolutely perfect if he'd have had choice of balls.
But you can just screw back it.
I think, does he have to take his medicine and play for a double? Yeah, I think he had to take his medicine and play for a double there. I don't think he could have got there. I think there was just too much angle.
Not sure what he's trying to do. Is he trying to get in behind it? I mean, surely if you're going to do that, you would target the yellow and leave the red long.
Yeah, again, we go back to that. He's just lost his cue action in this match a bit. He's just really quick.
There is a safety shot. I mean,
is there a double on if he jacks the cue up?
I mean, can he not flick off the red and go top cushion and back down? I mean, Hiten's going to have nothing. If he comes back down here, that's what he's going to go. Oh wow!
Wow! What a shot!
Oh my goodness me!
What a shot! Wow!
That is just
that's Cole Bedford in a nutshell, isn't it? That shot.
He's going to have to pull out another one here, though. This one's going up on the highlight reel if he manages to pull off this 8 ball, because this is also tough under pressure too. What a finish from Cole Bedford! Well, that's going to give him a bit of a different perspective. Still shaking his head there.
Bizarre, really.
He needs to cement that in now, doesn't he?
Much better break.
Just needs to.
No result.
No, there's no friends. No friends at all.
And it's a lovely layout again on reds. They all connect up very nicely.
I mean, you've got to say that's just a bit unfortunate. He's got his
cue ball straight up and up down in the line.
Yeah, timed that really well. Deserved the ball there. I mean, just for the game, I'd like to see it stay close, because this could be a real thriller.
Yeah, it looks difficult with that red on the side rail, but it's the red in that half of the table nearest to the right centre is a perfect connecting ball for it. So if he gets good on that rail ball now, which he would have liked to have been a touch straight, I think he can just hold though.
Yeah, I think he's okay there.
He's okay.
This kind of suits him. He can just dab that up the rail. He has got a nice touch when he wants it. So
I think you go this ball middle, bottom right, middle, then bottom right. I think that's the pattern. Oh, that looked like it's turned away. Or unless it just seemed.
Yeah, I think it grazed the.
Fin.
I mean, the table's been playing beautifully over the weekend, so I think it probably just grazed the cushion and kind of pulled out. Yeah, just played it into the cushion, didn't he?
Yeah, he'd like to have been a touch straight away. Cole's tried to attack this bad area. I don't think he's got there, has he?
He's not quite.
I think he has. On body language, I think he has.
Yeah, he's happy with it.
And it looks like Cole's got his tail up now, and dangerous signs for Hitman. And he's good, he's on the yellow in the top pocket.
Still not easy though.
But a key shot coming next, he needs to he's good actually. Even if he lands a half ball, he can just play a soft cannon on the yellow and
loading this up the right side.
Oh, quick delivery again.
And loaded it with right side, which is going to make the shot harder anyway.
The delivery of the cue is costing him so bad here. He's so quick on the cue again.
No pause at all, look, just...
Yeah. It can happen, it's happened to us all in the past, and unfortunately for Cole it's just happening to him at the most crucial time.
The only saving grace here is that yellow's gone across that pocket. So Hiten's going to have to...
I can't believe... What's he played there?
I have no idea.
I thought you just dropped the red in and you got the red in the right centre.
I was about to say the red closest to this end of the table, it doesn't go to bottom right, so he had to think about how he was going to land that. But I mean,
I can't believe what he's played there.
It's nowhere. Does it go bottom left? Past the red?
If it does, it's a slight result, because I think he was playing twice across. No.
You close, but no.
Wow, the nerves are creeping in for both players, and
now this is
a golden chance.
Absolutely.
Surely he has to take the 3 yellows in the top half of the table here. What's he doing?
Surely you take the left of the triangle.
Yeah, he's
3.
perfect on it. Unbelievable.
He's perfect to play a stop shot, and he's gone.
He's good on it again now. Yeah, but I think.
Okay, I mean,
he should get them, but
we all see it differently.
Yeah.
I guess he just wanted to clear one of those balls, so he could just use the other to get on the 8. Yeah. I mean, it is a good ball to land on the 8. If you just finish cushion side of it, you can just drift out to open table to play the 8 in the right centre. So it's a decent connector.
Yeah, he's perfect, but he's gone a bizarre way. But he should still get out.
Yeah.
It's better cueing.
Yeah. Nothing to do with the cue ball now. It's just a trace of side. Just to help the cue ball out into the open.
And from nowhere, Nick, it's we've got a match on our hands now.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, he's absolutely crunched them again, and there we see the couple of errors, and the balls just punish you. That's arguably his best break of the match.
Yeah, nailed them. Cue ball straight back up the middle. You can always tell when someone timed it really well, because when the cue ball pings off the front and comes quickly up the table, it's just not timed very well. That one, you could see it hit the front and then it kind of slows down because all that energy's gone into the pack.
Yeah, that's the hit you want on the break, definitely.
Just looking at across at event 4.
Oh wow, Cole. Cole. It wasn't easy, but it was a shot I expected him to get.
I can tell you that the prelims done. Phil Parkin beat Chris Hampson. Josh Johans beat Luke Sanchez 7-5. Lewis Roberts beat Clayton Castaldi. Obviously, he's in that match. Callum Singleton beat Sean Sharkey 7-6. Ian Alley beat Jez Graham 7-5. Morgan McInnes beat Ryan Fleming 7-4. Ryan Lambeth beat Paul Cuck 7-4. Peter Mullaney beat Oli Bell. Vivek Max through against Amy Beauchamp. Tom Cousins is currently 6-0 up against Morgan McInnes. And he's just like a wrecking ball. Rob Warren 6-2 up against Phil Parkin. So these are some of the last 64 games. Christophe Lambert's through. Scott Gillespie's through against Dave Fernandez. Dave McNamara's through. Phil Harrison, Shane Thompson came through against a tough match against Christy Coldfield, who's playing really well at the moment. And Neil Rayburn beat Ryan Lambert 7-4. So there's a few games in action which we'll come back to. I'll give you the update on the scores. Those are obviously all the games from event 4. If you're ever interested in keeping an eye on the live scores, you can pick them up through the Ultimate Pool app. There's a live scoring section there. And you can pick your event. If you've got a favourite player in the Challenger, in the ladies event, every player is listed on there. So this now just all about the transition down table.
Yeah, this is a great chance for Hiten now. It's in pretty much ideal position. Oh, he's got away with it.
Didn't he?
Shouldn't have been nowhere near that red really, but he's okay. That's not good.
That's too straight.
If anything, he should have played it off the cushion and tried to sort of bump the red, and he left himself the perfect angle.
That's exactly what I was thinking. He can play that with pace, use the red
and
as a buffer.
The perfect angle. Poor shot. It's as if he just rushed that as well.
Took it for granted.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. He's going to have to power this round.
Playing this cushion first.
Right. Yeah, he is. Wow, that made it super missable. But I guess he's kind of played it as a bit of a shot to nothing. I think he's kind of assessed the table and thought, well, I'm not leaving anything for Cole, but Cole can get him in trouble here.
Yeah, Cole's certainly favourite from here. All he needs to do is play it.
Surely you just glance off the red on the right hand side and just get the cue ball up table. Is that not?
Yeah, anywhere near that right hand corner pocket and you're good.
No,
He's short.
No.
Oh, you think he's left the cut, but it's mighty thin. Oh, I don't know. I don't think that cuts. No.
No. I mean, but why is he there? Why is he not up on the top cushion?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure what he was trying to do.
I thought he would have played it with screw, as if to sort of go up the line.
I wonder if he's overthinking things, whether he thought if he lets his cue arm go, the red might come back across and push the yellow over the pocket. That's all I can think. Just a touch of overthinking going on, but now he's got cue ball in hand, and he will not have a better chance in this frame.
No, this is perfect. It looks tricky on this right hand on the left hand side of the table as we look, but
yeah, one bad ball to develop, and he can leave the perfect angle here to get it out.
I'm surprised he's developed it. The way these tables play, I'm surprised he's developed that, because he's got the perfect ball over the middle just to drop down onto that.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you, but when you've got ball in hand and you can just put it anywhere, I guess, you know, it was there, so it's just, you can make a case for either. I mean, I'm with you. I'm never an advocate for developing balls if you don't need to, but you know, for me, on that shot, there was nothing that could go wrong, because he was always going to be on a ball at the top of the table. He was just worried here because this plant, the top red,
I think it's offset, so I think he has to play it with a little bit of pace to make sure the red comes away.
Exactly. Yeah, he was worried about that red getting frozen on the cushion, so he's just going to have to give this a little bit. Yeah, that's well done. What a turnaround in this match. Yeah,
from nowhere. This is crazy, really. Cole, you'd have to say, is probably favourite for this match now.
Yeah, now he's played through that mire, that absolute maelstrom that was going on in his head, and come out the other side of it. You think, oh, there's another shot. He's entirely. I mean, he's okay, but it's just making hard work of this.
I thought he'd have just played it with topspin off the two, just to leave himself a shot. He guaranteed a better shot than.
Just lose that previous shot. Just left himself the wrong angle.
From nowhere, he's put himself in a little bit of. You can't say bother, but he's put himself under it. This is
way
tough.
Tougher than it should be.
Because he has to dig down to avoid an off in both pockets, I think. Good shot.
And that's us up to date.
Great break.
Oh, that cue ball.
No friends.
No.
Nice layout on yellows.
He just can't make a ball at the moment.
Perfect angle for a shot as well to bump his bad yellow off near the side pocket.
I mean, look at that. This cue ball.
Oh. He never fails, does he?
Wonderful. Yeah, I was with you there.
Terrible first shot.
I was absolutely with you there. You take the one that's nearest the top right pocket and use the angle to come down and develop that bad ball on the side cushion. And now,
because going that way, he could even have landed on his worst yellow, which is it looks like he's got control of the table, but it's probably he wants to get that out of the way as soon as possible.
He's having to play a lot tougher shots than he needs to.
He's losing his way very early in the finishes that he's on.
So now he's still got a problem with this this ball on the side. I mean, you could make an argument that you could play off the yellow, but that yellow could go anywhere then. So
yeah, that's not a bad shout actually, Nick. Because if he plays it at a soft pace, he's just going to push the yellow onto the bottom cushion. So
he's trying to get across there now, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, but for me, I'd have been wanting to leave that ball there as the ball to get on after. I can't see how he plays the yellow nearest the 8 without cannoning red or 8. So if he leaves it till last, I don't like that shot. I'm not sure
No.
whether he can pot it thin enough to miss the red and the 8. I don't think he can.
Needs to be careful with the cue ball here as well. There's loads of traffic on the table.
Played that nicely, but I still don't fancy him to get out here. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pickle at the bottom of the table, isn't it? For sure. He needs to land the right angle, and as you say, can he avoid? I mean, even if you can, the red half ball, you're not guaranteed to be nicely on the 8.
I think the yellow is too close to the 8 to be able to avoid any contact on it.
And he's left himself hampered.
Yeah, it's definitely too close to the 8 to avoid any contact. I'm pretty much certain of it, but we could be wrong.
I don't think you'd ever want to be leaving this as your last ball, would you?
It's easier from the comms box, I know, but yeah, he's going making some strange shot choices, and
Hampered again.
he definitely can't avoid the 8 from there.
Nope.
He wanted to be as thin as possible to try and avoid the 8 somewhere near the side pocket.
Taking his chances here. This could go wrong. How's your luck?
Oh wow.
We could get
What do we know,
around.
Nick?
Wow.
The camera angles fooled us. It looked
I was
like
with you. I didn't think that he could get around the back of those from that angle. But yeah. Well,
And maybe he didn't go such a bad way after all.
with everything that Cole's been throwing him over these last 4 frames, to go from 4-0 to 4-all, that really is a top draw clearance from Hiten Patel.
Again,
another one there.
flushed.
Yeah. And makes it yellow, and oh, look at this layout.
Another.
Wow.
If this yellow passes the red into the top left, it's the perfect layout.
That was the one ball that I was just looking at as I said
think it
that.
does, yeah.
It does, yeah.
And he can just drop it in. He doesn't have to force anything. He can literally drop this in. Give the pocket the best chance to take the ball. Yeah, it flew. It flew in. Just has to mind his work once he comes down table. Make sure. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, I don't know if he's perfect on that though. Yeah, it should be fine.
Just got an angle there, I think.
Yeah, there's a case for taking this long, definitely. If it goes. Just got to make sure he's come back far enough to leave the perfect angle to drift down table.
That's no good.
He might have just got there.
Maybe.
If he is wrong angle, he can certainly play it off the red that's nearest the side, but you don't want to be doing that.
Another
I think he looked straight enough.
there
Yeah.
would have been perfect, but yeah.
Yeah, he's just straight enough to
Oh,
find.
yeah,
Yeah,
could
yeah,
just-
plenty. He was milking it.
Yeah.
But the 8 ball, he needs to make sure he leaves an angle on this yellow to get on the 8. He's just remembered the 15 second. I'd probably top through to the bottom cushion here. I know. If the 8 goes bottom right, I would have topped through to the bottom cushion there.
Yeah.
If it only goes to right centre, then he's got a shot to play. Left centre, sorry.
No, I think he can drop it. I'm pretty sure it goes to bottom right.
Risky.
Ooh, wasn't it ever?
Risky.
Wasn't it ever? But that was another.
Just don't miss it thin, else you're going to hit the red. And that's what he's done. Wow.
I was marking that on the scorecard. I was just about to say that's another top clearance from Hiten Patel. I'm glad I didn't get the words out because that would have been a curse. Goodness me.
Cole's got to be careful here because doubling this red down, like playing this red down to get the white back there, you don't want to be cannoning any of those reds out of the way.
Yeah.
That's not as good as he wanted it to be, but I think it's just good enough.
It's good enough to take out the potting angle, but he's left an edge.
He's left an easy one cushion escape where he didn't want to leave.
He's going one cushion. Oh, Cole will be overjoyed to see that not going near a pocket.
Yeah, he's just left it a bit sticky where he's left the 8 ball hitting there.
Yeah.
You don't want to keep snooking your opponents over and over again, but I think it could be the right shot here for Cole to play the snooker. Unless if the red goes, then it's if he plays the snooker now, I'm not sure why he didn't just play it a shot ago, because he had a bit of insurance with that ball there.
Surely you play a snooker here, just promote that ball up table.
Yeah, see, you don't want to ever play a snooker and leave a one cushion escape, but he had no choice really there. If you sort of say to yourself, if he gets it, it's a good shot, but you never want to leave one cushion escape, so I don't think
again, like Cole plays the shot and then it's head in hands, and it's like, well,
oh, he's got it.
He has got it. He has got it, and that's the danger when you leave it.
Danger.
That's absolutely danger. I mean, at this level, these players are, they're not just
feeling it.
They're not just looking at hitting the ball; they're looking at potting it.
Yeah, and a lot of you at home might think that's luck. I can tell you for definite that's not luck.
He's changing his break.
Cut break. Oh, he's hit them very quick again. That's a foul break. Oh no, it's not. My bad. I've been watching too much of that Chinese 8-ball, Nick. Over the past few weeks, they have to get 4 balls past the head string, don't they? Yeah. As they say. Yeah, I've been watching too much of that. Getting carried away.
I think
it's 3 points past the centre line of the table in English 8-ball, isn't it? Yeah.
For me, I think that was a bad choice. I mean, it's easy to say in hindsight, but there's been nothing wrong with Cole's break apart from the fact it's been going dry.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been nailing that front ball. You had to stick with it because law of averages says eventually you're going to make a ball.
I think there's a case for, well, I certainly say to myself, if I'm hitting the break good and not making a ball, I just sort of move the cue ball, maybe a cue ball's width to either side, because I know I'm hitting the pack well.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Cole should have done there, because he's getting a good hit on the pack, he's just not getting rewards. So maybe a case for moving the cue ball over to either side slightly.
He'll still have hope here, though.
Yeah, this isn't easy. I think safety is a shot of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why he's forcing. I don't know why he's going. He keeps potting balls here.
Well,
I think they're just checking that.
They're going to check that one.
It was very, very tight.
The ref is going to come into the comms box and to see the production team and see if we can just see what the timing was like on that one. It did seem very, very close, and this is a key decision. I mean, Hiten did a similar thing in his previous game, whereby when he was playing Carl Morris at 5-4 up, it looked like he was kind of chasing a finish. It wasn't there.
Safety is a shot of the day.
Yeah, pulled off an incredible finish.
I don't know why he's forcing.
I mean, even if this isn't a foul, he's going to do well
to
I
think safety is a shot of the day.
Situation.
Yeah. I don't know why he's forcing.
We'll have hope here, though.
Yeah, this isn't easy. I think safety is a shot of the day.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's forcing. I don't know why he's going. He keeps potting balls here.
Well, yeah, shot was good.
So we've just been told by the referee it was good.
So no foul. Hiten carries on, but as I say, in the context of the game, I'm not sure it makes a heck of a lot of difference, apart from the fact that Hiten's probably got a couple more shots. I don't know.
Yeah, he's putting himself into a hole here because he's going to be outnumbered on balls, and now he's trying to play a safety where it's not really going to gain him much. If Cole hit, it's a very, very well played safety, and he's forcing Cole to sort of open something up in this bad area, whereas Cole don't. I think there's a case to play away from this area. Yeah, it's not bad, to be honest. Unless he's left the plan.
Has he left the plan?
Oh, if he's left the plan, I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
And if Hiten's opening up Cole's yellow here, he's got to be careful again. Yeah, that's okay, I think. I thought Hiten was looking to play that firmer and get the cue ball down this bottom cushion, which was very, very risky if he was to do that. But
there's not many safe areas on the table now, is there? He's trying to pick off a double. Doesn't get it.
A lot of work to do for Hiten though still.
There is. But important seconds being burnt off the clock. That's the key now. Under 4 minutes. Cole Bedford still needs 2 frames. So he needs to find a way to win this one and another.
He's had half a result there, I think. Because he can just drop this in and then he can drop this in and leave the rail ball with a sort of a natural to just bump the yellow, but then you might tie up the 8. Well cued.
Very well cued, yeah.
If he's on the ball that's in the open, with an angle to screw back off the yellow. I think that's the ball to take. Yeah, I think he's perfect to screw back off the yellow and land back on the rail ball.
As I say, he's...
Oh no, he just didn't cue through it. Do you play the double here? I think he has to.
Yeah. I mean, look at this clock though.
I think I'd still be playing rail and coming twice across and just beating the middle. Missed it.
He has missed
Miles
it.
away.
But...
Huge chance. Cole needs to clear these up quick.
Yes, really quick.
Really quick.
Because it's Hiten Patel's break in the next frame, so he needs a 45-second clearance to leave himself 2 minutes, and he needs a dry break out of Hiten. Hiten's still very much in the driving seat here, but a chink of light for Cole Bedford. First job he needs to do is get these balls done.
Not sure if he's aware of this, if he's looked at the time, but yeah, he does need to clear these up quickly.
Yeah, I think he's acutely aware.
He's a very naturally quick player anyway, so
yeah,
perfect.
There's going to be about a minute and a half left on the clock, I think. Maybe, yeah.
Cue ball's travelling here, is it?
Yeah, oh, he did well.
Yeah, he's going to be leaving himself a bit more than that, Nick, I think.
Yeah, about 150. About 150.
Yeah,
and
he's very aware. There's time for 2 frames now, if he has the layout.
All about this shot. Biggest shot Hiten Patel.
Not the cleanest hit,
played.
and he's dry.
Wow.
He's dry, and it's a chance. Oh, it's a sticky chance. Yeah.
Oh, it's
but he needs to get a move on.
Will we see more drama?
Can he play the plant? Oh, I think he might just be able to, but he has to play it soft so the red stays there. Ooh. Yeah, you had to play that soft so the red stays there. He's got a double, treble, and yeah, Hiten just takes his extension.
Takes his extension.
Pots that ball, gives himself another. Yeah, you just make sure of that pot at the top, and then you just play a safety off the one on the right hand side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he can burn another 30 seconds here, so yeah, it's pretty much match done.
Just make sure you don't miss cue or do anything silly.
Why is he hitting on 12 seconds?
Yeah.
Why is he hitting on 12 seconds?
That's amazing.
Unbelievable.
He's left it all kinds of seconds there on the table.
This is unbelievable. Why is he hit on 12 seconds?
No.
Oh, he's had a result. He's had a massive result there.
Oh, Cole doesn't know what to do.
He didn't deserve for that to happen, really, because...
No, was never going to happen.
I can't believe Hiten spotted the ball on 12 seconds. He's took his extension, then hit the ball on 12 seconds. Unbelievable.